Peter Crashes. I'm here on behalf of Prospect Heights Neighborhood Development Council. I'll try to keep the 3 minutes, but we had to, at the last minute, add some extra testimony in relation to technical memo, which is expanded a little bit beyond. So I'll do our best. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today on the proposal for Bollard around the Barclays Center. The residents of Prospect Heights are among those most impacted by the implementation and operation of the Barclays Center Atlantic Garage project. Arena blocks, sidewalks, lay-by lanes, and bicycle lanes are situated within our community. We have had the opportunity to review both the proposed Bollard plans and the technical memo, which we received yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and have come to the conclusion that the arena sidewalk conditions in the proposed plan are inadequate. Sidewalk combined with a high level of pedestrian and vehicular traffic would significantly increase the degree of risk for the public. Several weeks ago, PHDC raised concerns with DOT that the plan shows some sidewalks around the arena block with smaller effective widths than those analyzed in the 2006 environmental impact statement. In particular, we pointed out that the east end of the sidewalk on the south side of Atlantic Avenue, between Fort Greene Place and 6th Avenue, appeared to have an effective width of 5.5 feet versus an analyzed effective width of 13.5 feet. HDR did its own calculations for the tech memo and came up with nearly the same number, an effective width of 5.2 feet, slightly lower than what PHDC calculated, but resulting in the same level of service A as the 2006 FEIS. The problem with this analysis is that it doesn't appear to take into account in full the obstructions and shy distances evident on the Bollard plans. As an example, looking at the area termed S and 6A, the tech memo appears to have an obstruction of 1.5 feet and a shy distance of 3 feet, or the other way around. This does not appear consistent with the methodology outlined earlier in the memo that states the sum of obstructions and shy distances will be removed from the total walkway width. In the example of a light post, which is typically 3.5 feet in width from the curb in New York City, the 3.5 foot width should be added to a shy distance of 1.5 feet and a shy distance from the interior's fence of 1.5 feet. The effective sidewalk in this circumstance would be 3 feet 2 inches. Other obstructions that ought to be assessed for their impact on the effective width analysis include the signal light posts at the intersection of 6th and Atlantic, which create an actual passage of 5 feet 8 inches at that intersection, and the permanent bollards, which pinch the sidewalk to an actual passage of 4 feet. Picture the real-world scenario for a person of low mobility, for example, using a wheelchair, trying to move against the direction of arena patrons at that intersection prior to or following an arena event. You should make an attempt to go above and beyond what is required. HDR analysis of sidewalks uses pedestrian numbers from the 2006 FEIS, even though the sidewalk conditions being analyzed are based on the 2009 Modified General Project. The 2009 Modified General Project Plan outlined changes to the project that affect pedestrian movement around the arena site, but the impact on pedestrians was not sufficiently analyzed in the accompanying 2009 tech memo. Among the changes, the 2009 MGPP relocated the VIP entrance from Dean Street to Atlantic Avenue and relocated 100 parking spots from the arena block to block 1129. Unfortunately, the 2009 tech memo provides no quantitative analysis of how moving the VIP entrance would impact sidewalk conditions on Atlantic Avenue. Instead, HDR was forced to rely on an outdated number of pedestrians for its LOS calculation in its analysis of the Bollard plan. To give the sense of why this matters, consider the following. According to the 2006 FEIS, 500 parking spaces on block 1129 are reserved for VIP parking with a vehicle occupancy rate of 2.35 persons during weekdays. 1,175 VIP arena patrons will make their way from block 1129 to the VIP entrance on Atlantic Avenue, passing the constricted sidewalk in Atlantic between Fort Greene Place and 6th Avenue. The HDR analysis of the Bollard plan never takes into account these additional 1,175 pedestrians on the constricted sidewalk between Fort Greene Place and 6th Avenue, nor does it take into account platoon conditions, which is very important, platoon conditions that will be created when these same patrons cross 6th Avenue along Atlantic. It should also be noted that 500 people is not the upper limit of the number of pedestrians using the VIP entrance. The Nets have announced that they plan to sell up to 4,400 all-access ticket packages, which includes use of the VIP entrance. Other factors absent from HDR analysis include the impact of the demand management program on pedestrian concentrations on arena sidewalks, the location of shuttle buses to remote parking locations that are part of the demand management program, while to crowding along sidewalks around the arena. In short, without additional quantitative information about sidewalk conditions created by the 2009 MGPP and the demand management program, there is no rational basis for assessing sidewalk conditions in the proposed Bollard plan. We ask that DOT not approve the Bollard plan at this time. Instead, we believe DOT should correct the technical memo and seek an updated analysis of pedestrian conditions resulting from the 2009 MGPP and the demand management plan before it grants approval for a plan that would leave unsafe sidewalk conditions in place for as long as 12 years. The kind of improvements DOT can pursue are widening sidewalks that will temporarily or permanently narrowed by construction or lay-by lanes. The Bollard plan provides a small window for the public into the development of the vehicular and pedestrian plans of the project. The 2009 Modified General Project Plan was not reviewed by DOT prior to its adoption by the SDC board. The SDC has never implemented either the monthly meetings of the Interagency Working Group or the Transportation Working Group promised in 2007. Instead, the locus of plan development is situated almost entirely with for-profit 4C Ratner and their hired consultants. And we know gaps exist in the preparation of the plans because the mitigations have been cherry-picked from the 2006 FEIS, even though the plans being implemented follow the outline of the 2009 Modified General Project Plan. In addition, the scope of work of 4C Ratner's private consultant, Sam Schwartz, has been narrowed to at least to the extent that it excludes pedestrians and sidewalks, even though the FEIS does not anticipate the degree or duration of impediments due to construction or changes in pedestrian routes due to alterations in arena entrances and parking. This is no way to find problems with plans, provide opportunity for public input, or maximize the public's interest. Thank you.
Does anyone else